If I gotta choose me, I won't be afraid to. If I gotta choose me, I gotta do what I gotta do. When I love you, I lose me. No, I can't be attached to you no more. I like me better when I wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back.
Good morning and hello, welcome back. I just took a shower, have on a face mask. I just want to hop on here really quick. I want to show you my game plan. So you guys were very positive and so supportive from my last little deep talk in the beginning of my video last week, which I really appreciate. I feel like there's a lot happening right now, what I need to do to get out of this stagnant energy. I just want to chit chat and tell you some updates about what I've been thinking, these ideas for my new plan in terms of how to get more passionate about YouTube. So Anna mentioned in the comments that I should maybe change the title of my series from That Girl into maybe more like Healthy Girl. Honestly, I haven't really been resonating with That Girl because, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been living like her. And I think Healthy Girl is so much more appealing and more true to myself. To be honest, I'm taking every day, day by day. I've decided one of my thingies that I wrote down for my YouTube videos is that I want to be more relatable. And I said here, I want to treat my YouTube channel kind of like a close friends on Instagram. If you guys know what that is, it's basically only certain people have access to your video. Anyways, I'm gonna wash my face, I'll be back. I don't know why I didn't finish that little chit chat segment, but basically I wanted to treat my YouTube videos kind of like a close friends Instagram kind of concept. Basically what that is I show you guys my true self, my intrusive thoughts, and show you everything that's been going on. So recently I've been journaling a lot lately, and I've been thinking about creating a mood board. I'm still in the works of it because I'm just so overwhelmed by the ideas I want to put that I just need to make sure I take things one step at a time, because as you know, change really does take some time, and if I get too excited, I just start things and I never really finish my projects. So yeah, welcome to the new series. And of course, I did want to touch upon things that have been helping me get out of this stagnant energy, and lifting heavy has been probably my saving grace. I don't even know how to describe it. Everything else in my life has been feeling chaotic, but lifting heavy and just getting into the zone when I'm at the gym really does make a huge difference in my mental health. Also, can we take a second just to appreciate this outfit? I haven't worn this Gymshark shirt in years, since probably 2019, 2018, just because first of all, I never wear shirts anymore when I'm working out because I sweat so much, but also because I just didn't really think of it. It's in the back of my closet, but I decided to put it on because I'm trying to manifest a sponsorship with Gymshark. But also, looking cute at the gym feels underrated. It makes you feel amazing, and it made me really motivated just to get my groove on, and honestly, I was living. Whenever I start my glute days, I make sure I do a glute warm-up for at least 10 to 15 minutes, and I also make sure that I do some hip mobility things. I'm not doing squats, but it's just nice to always train that. And here's me taking literally 5 minutes to set up the hip vest station. I didn't do my math properly when I was doing this. All I know is that I was hitting 305 pounds, which is very impressive. Honestly, I am so proud of myself, and even today, one of the gym members came up to me and she said I was doing really good. She's been going to the gym for years and she's never seen anyone do this, and she just said I should be proud of myself, and that made my day. I will never forget about her. I accidentally hit my 2022 PR goal for hip thrust, and I didn't even know until after I started recording this. My dream was to hit 3 plates. If you guys don't know what plates are, it's basically the 45-pound plate. So it's the heaviest plate that you can put on a rack, and I hit it. I didn't do the math, but I had 45, 45, 25, and then 2 10s, which obviously equals 45. Yes, this was hard as hell. I probably went a little bit too aggressive on this, to the point where my lower back started to hurt afterwards, which is a big no-no. But that's when you start to listen to your body and tell yourself that you appreciate that you're pushing yourself, but you do need to take some time to rest. And right here I am doing B stance hip thrust, which honestly hit different. When I first lifted it, it was so light, which is so crazy to think about because even a couple years ago I couldn't even hip thrust the bar, which is 35 pounds. And now just on one leg each, I can do, I don't know what the math is, but I can do that, which is really impressive. So being consistent, believing in yourself, and just putting in the work towards your fitness goals really makes a huge difference. I did not believe I would hit 3 plates by November. The last exercise for the day are the cable kickbacks. Honestly, I love these. At first I didn't feel them, but if you really target your glutes and think about the mind-muscle connection, it works wonders. I've been doing these exercises for my glute day, and these 3 are probably the holy grail. I've been sore twice since I've done these, and that's really hard for me. I barely get sore, and I stretch afterwards. And of course, in order for us to build and maintain our muscle, we do need to make sure that we're keeping up with our protein intake. I've been getting really lazy when it comes to my nutrition. I find that I am barely eating, which is a bad thing, especially if I'm lifting heavy. What I'm trying to do is stick to the basics and make sure I have a good amount of protein, some carbs, and something healthy on the side. I'm not gonna lie, I am great for lower body day when it comes to lifting heavy, but specifically for back day, I suck. Lifting heavy on back day is difficult for me because I have poor mind-muscle connection when it comes to that, which is so ironic because the back is probably one of the largest muscles as well as the glutes. But I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been training it. I mean, glutes have always been my obsession for years when it comes to my fitness goals, but I have always understood that being proportionate and working all of your body is very important, not just for, the physical or visual sense of things, but also just to make sure that you're really taking care of your entire body and making all of it stronger. And to add on to that, lifting heavy for upper body days not only decreases the amount of time that you're at the gym. I take about 45 minutes, an hour max to work on my back when I'm lifting heavy, which is really impressive because for my legs it takes about maybe an hour and a half if I'm lucky, or almost 2 depending on how long my rests are. So that's a huge bonus because I hate staying at the club for too long. In addition, you also feel so much stronger, and for me personally, it's so easy to build upper body muscle. So the more that I lift and the heavier that I lift, the more defined and the more the muscle grows, which makes me feel so powerful and confident. And here I'm just making a little snack because I need to eat. I have been under eating for a couple weeks now. I have no idea why, no motivation, I'm lazy, but I do try and make an effort to stick to the basics. I just wanted to talk about things that have been helping me a little bit. One of them has obviously been reading and journaling. You guys see me journal all the time, but recently it has been more of a habit that I've been keeping up. It's because my mind is always so busy and it's always running. I find that journaling just helps me release everything, and it genuinely feels really good. And also, now that I'm looking back at it, even if I'm just writing about like my day or what I'm feeling, what I'm experiencing, I'm so in tune and so attached when it comes to my emotions. So whenever I'm feeling something very intensely, it feels like it's never going to stop. Like I feel like it's a constant thing that I'm just experiencing. Like I know when people say everything passes, including emotions, and whether it be positive or negative, I understand that. I've experienced it. So frustrating because I always feel them so intensely. I do enjoy looking back at all my journal entries because there's so many things I'm experiencing at that time. And then when I look back at it, it doesn't really seem like a big deal. Turns out that I did find a way out. And I've noticed, not to be fake deep or whatever, I haven't really talked about my spirituality on this channel just because I find that it's a hit or miss topic for a lot of people. Honestly, I have a strong belief that I have the power to manifest literally anything I want, and I have achieved those goals I wanted years ago. And I'm also very close to finishing this journal, which is kind of bittersweet because this journal has been with me for so long. I think it's my favorite journal just because it was also given to me as a Christmas present from my friend Michaela, but also because it just has so many core memories. And of course, so going on to books, I find that if I go on TikTok or if I go on social media too much, I really do get overwhelmed. I just feel like everything's getting sucked out of me when I stay on there for too long. I'm trying to make a point of staying off my phone as much as I can and reading a little bit more. So I finished the book I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennifer McCurdy. That one was good. I would rate it like a solid 8 out of 10. It was interesting, but I'm in my Hunger Games era again, and I'm so excited. I've been putting off reading the last book, Mockingjay, for literally 3 months. I don't want to finish the trilogy. It's just so good. It's just so good. I'm on chapter 4 and I'm trying my hardest not to binge listen to it because it's so good and I don't want it to end. And I'm also slowly reading Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. This is like a relationship book, I would like to say. It was probably published in the early 2000s, so I do understand that it is a little bit outdated. Probably feeds into the stereotypes of genders. However, it's tea. Like, it's so interesting to me because I already know these things, but this book really simplifies men and women, and it just makes so much more sense to me. Just understand the different sexes and why we work this way, like why our brains work this way. And it always ties back to the evolution theory, which honestly is probably one of my favorite theories. This has been a really, really interesting read. It's tea. I always think about myself and my previous relationships that I've had, and it's just it makes so much more sense why they didn't work out, to be honest. I had a couple other things planned in terms of what I want to reveal and what I want to share, but I'll just save that for the next video. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye!